Hey there, welcome to the 5 to 4s with Doña
Hi guys, I'm Patrick. We're back.
today we talk about the minor chords, minor shape system or the cage system because last week we learned the Andalusian progression and that we can jump into further steps. We should know something about the minor chords and scales because we can improvise with minor scales to this Andalusian progression. So I think the best system is to repeat a little bit in this tutorial, and then we go step by step for our improvisation for the Andalusian cadence.
Yeah. So I know you're going to show everybody how the box system works, right?
Now, first we do the cage,
Yeah. The cage.
and the next step would be the box system. So the first of the cage system, we use the chord C, A, G, E, and D. So the minor shape for C minor is in the first fret, fourth, and second string, and at the third fret, the first string. But watch out, don't use the index finger, you use it later, but I don't tell you why at the moment. So it works like
Yeah. So
this.
this is the thing. So we told everybody a few weeks ago. So it's pretty important to use all the open chords. It's important to to know these chords without your index finger. Yeah. So this is, by the way, this is the best thing to practice all the barcodes. Yeah. For example, so this is a tenor, so it's a normal D7, G7. So you have a G and so on. So you have the chord without your middle finger. You can use it for all the barcodes. Yeah.
So I like the movable chord shapes.
Right. So sorry for the interruption. Carry on.
No, perfect. So the next chord is the E minor, not the E minor, the A minor. And normally you use it like this: second fret, fourth and third string, and the first fret, the second string. But we switch the fingers and use it like this. The next chord is the G, and it's pretty easy. You use the third fret and string 3, 2, and 1. And E minor, which is the toughest chord. Second fret, fourth string. And then we have D minor. So first fret, first string, second fret, third string, and third fret, second string. Okay, so we do an example how or in which position you can play L's, for example, C minor. We learned C minor is like this. Then we have the cage system. The next chord would be an A, so we should use the A minor shape. So we start at the highest pitch of the note and we use our E minor shape. And here we have the second version of C minor. Do you want to show up the next key, which is also the next shape of C, which is the G shape?
Yeah. Yeah. So you started here. This is the one you need here. Yeah. So the next step is you have this shape from here. So and it's movable to the fifth fret. Yes. So you have the shape here. So if you want, you can put your fingers all on the eighth fret. So, but I would recommend you to use your ring finger or the your pinky. So it's up to you what you use. What?
myself, it's dull. I don't have the power in my fingers.
Okay, so is it possible to use your pinky?
Oh my goodness. No,
Yeah, I know that's hard.
it's pretty tough. But maybe
Yeah, so it's even hard.
of having arthrosy, for me it's easier to play it like this. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's up to you. Yeah. So I would prefer the pinky because I don't have to stretch too hard here. So the next step is you use for the tenor is it's a minor. So I start in the 8th fret. I have my barcode,
Chord.
bar chord,
Ka-ching!
yeah, bar chord, and your middle finger hand stretch. Yeah, yeah, and the last one is pretty hard. So you have here this shape,
The D
yeah.
minor shape.
So the minor shape. So without your index finger, so and you need it here. So you have your index finger on the text. You have 10, 12, 11, and the hardest part is the 13 with your pinky. So you don't have to bar here. So all your fingers here activated. So you just need your index finger on the G fret or on the D. So depends on what you have, baritone or normal tenor. Yeah.
Okay, so short repetition. We play the first C minor. The next shape will be an A minor shape. So we play the next nice squeezing. The next C shape here. So the next one would be the E minor shape. So we play the next one here. Or like your version was the bar version.
Yeah.
Then the E minor shape, that would be the next C. And last but not least, the D minor shape. Oh, it is tough for me. But I try to do it. And we have this version. So
Yeah.
this is just a short way of finding your minor chords. Otherwise, you can use the movable chord shapes and slide the position up with your index finger. For myself, it's easier. I think you prefer this version too, but just as a repetition for the others to find or to have a little overview about all possibility of 5 different one for each chord to use where are the different minor chords.
Yeah. And of course, I'm playing a normal tenor ukulele right now, so I don't have to stretch that hard. Your
Yeah.
baritone is just it's just bigger. Yeah. So you have to stretch more, and it's like a workout for you. Yeah.
Yeah, and we definitely have to do what we promised in our first tutorial to do some stretch workouts. I
Yeah.
think for today lesson that the mind is not that much confused. We let our students practice the A minor or C minor, whatever, all the chord shapes in the different possibility of those 5 shapes: C, A, G, E, and D. And the next lesson, we are talking about the box shape and maybe also the minor scale that we can do in the third workshop or lesson, how we can do chord melody for the Andalusian progression we learned last week.
Right. So until then, practice all the open chords without your index finger.
Yes.
Pretty important.
See you soon. Bye bye.